Welcome back. It's the automotive industry which is going through a transformation of the century. And that's not my words. Those are words coming in from the co-founder and MD CEO of KPIT Tech. Reema caught up with him on the sidelines of the Nasscom Technology and Leadership Forum. Also spoke with him about the deal pipeline and, more importantly, the guidance going forward. Let's listen in to this important conversation.
The automotive industry is going through probably the transformation of the century. So, and there is also a disruption in the ecosystem. So every OEM, for example, is taking his own steps. I think so. They have to catch up with this thing. They have to basically look at how they will handle the drop in the sales in China for them. Basically, most of the European companies have sales which went down in China. So they are developing new markets like US or some emerging markets. So that is the period. It may take some time. The second important part which they are looking at is they are trying to make sure that their profitability they are in a position to increase because they have to compete at lower prices in the market and how they make the money on that. So these are the two basic transformations which they have to get over. It is not just a normal course of business. So that will take some time, I think.
So what kind of a year will FY26 be? Because for your company, in FY24, it was a 39% growth. In FY23 was 36%. This year, you're at 18 to 22%. So what kind of a year will FY26 be, given that we're going through the transformation of the century?
I can only talk about at a high level what we have because this is something which we go out and tell in the month of April and, for the new year. But 2-3 things I think I may say that our pipeline is really very strong. And I think I talked about it last quarter also about having a very strong pipeline. And the other thing we are, broad-based our go-to-market. One is on off-highway and commercial vehicle, as well as there are, apart from that, and including some pass car, there are about 7 new conversations we are having which are going well.
For FY25, 18 to 22% is the revenue guidance. Upper or lower end?
So higher on the profit end. Higher in the profit,
yeah.
We increase our guidance to more than 21% on the profitability. And on the first half, it is not the lower end, the first half of the guidance. Yeah.
There are 7 conversations going on right now, which are in the pipeline right now.
Yes.
These are with existing clients or these are fresh new clients?
These are the new clients.
These are new clients.
These are the new clients.
And most of them are in Europe?
No, it is not like that. They are spread across, but some of them are in Europe.
And are these for large kind of transformational deals?
Absolutely. There are, out of 7, there are at least 2 or 3 which are large deals.
And by large, we mean like $50 million, $100 million?
You can take your guess. I mean, we don't talk about anything less than 50 million for a reasonable deal. Actually, much more than that. So I wouldn't be in a position to put in a name, but I think these are reasonable size.
You've been steadily increasing your margins. In FY19, I think it was close to about 11-12%, and now you're at 21%. Will this margin improvement trajectory continue over the longer term, say 5 years?
I think over the period, yes, I believe. What we are not, currently we are evaluating this part because we are going to make significant investment into preparedness of the organization for AI, some additional growth. We are expanding into new markets. So we have to balance it out. That's what we are exactly talking about. But absolutely, in the medium term, the margins can go.
All right, those are important words coming in from Kishor Patil, the MD and CEO of KPIT Tech. The stock marginally in the red, but we'll keep an eye out on how it goes. With that, we'll slip into a short break, and as we do that, some good news for our viewers. The India business news leader, which is CNBC-TV18, is now just a click away. We're introducing to you the CNBC-TV18 app. It's an all-new app where you can get instant access to breaking news, in-depth article, analysis, all the financial world updates at your fingertips. All you got to do is download the app either from the App Store or the Google Play Store, depending on the OS that you use. Or if you're confused, just put on the cameras on the phone, scan that QR code which is up for you on the screen. You get a link and that redirects you to the download link for this app itself. And once you do that, all the updates, like I said, at your fingertips.
Good.
I know you were doing CNBC for like 30 years. CNBC is only 25. So I
ये IPO हो क्यों नहीं रहा है, right? That was a comment that you made saying everybody is getting cleared but not us.
I think until 28th November it was not clear that IPO हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है.
Maybe the regulators and the government don't want fintech. Fintech as a sector, I still see as a sunrise sector. India needs billions of dollars in investment in fintech.
Who breaks the silence period? He speaks only for, in the business and professional setting. You would not imagine he's an introvert. We are also trying to scale up in UPI with innovative products instead of basic, UPI.
So this diversification is going to be crucial for you, isn't it?
It's a person who's probably living in tier 3, 4 town or city. They don't have the means to go to a different place and earn higher returns or get loans, etc. So for them, we solve the problem of access. Followed with the at heart, she's deeply emotional and she cries a lot.
Really? I would never have thought that.
In our house, we have a competition between her and our kid who can cry more on very silly issues.
You're actually a softie.
I'm actually a softie.